Hi everyone. So we're going to look at plans and elevations here. I've got props, which is always exciting, I know. It's a little toy police car I pinched out of my son's toy box. So, plans and elevations. We've got, I'm using this as a bit of an example, but ideally we'd be doing this with multi-link cubes in the classroom and be able to really kind of get our hands on, just turn them around and see what was happening. Obviously that's not going to happen right now, so we're going to have to just see what we can do with this. Can you just take some notes on what I'm about to say, please? We've got different views, okay, so when we're looking at objects in life, we've got different views of them, okay, we can see them from different perspectives, and what you see from one side might not give you the whole story, okay. If you just saw the top of that, you wouldn't know it was a police car, for example, okay. So we need to use a variety of different views of things to make sure we've got the full picture, okay. Now when we're walking around every day, we tend to, most of us see in 3D vision, okay, looking a bit like that there, and we see quite a lot of things. But when we've got people like architects who are doing their diagrams for buildings and things like that, they can't do it like this, okay. It doesn't give enough information, so they do these sorts of views. So we've got, and these are what you need to remember, a front view, okay. So please write this down. Front view, self-explanatory I hope, is the view from the front, okay, so what it looks like. So in this case, you'd get something that looked a bit, you just have the line, the box, the rectangle here, the bit sticking off the sides, okay, and this little bit up on top, this little light, okay. Side view from the side. Now, side view is usually indicated on a drawing by an arrow. I will send you some pictures of how we normally see this in class. It will make a lot more sense when you've seen those, of course. But it normally tells you which side to look from, because of course we've got this side, but this side could potentially look a little bit different. Okay, and then the last one, the most important one really that people seem to mix up, I mean front and side, you shouldn't need to worry about remembering those, but the last one is plan view. And plan view is this one, from above, okay. Think of it maybe like plane view, like as a plane would see it, maybe that will help, but plan view, and that's looking down from the top. So I'm going to ask you to try and draw on your squared paper in your books some views, okay. Now it's a little tricky to think of objects on a house. I've had a go and I've come up with a list of cereal box. You could try that one, that'd be quite a simple one because it's cuboid to start you off with. A sofa, now if you had like an interesting shape like a corner sofa, something like that, that'd be an interesting one to draw. A chair likewise, an ironing board, or a shoe. I don't have a very good imagination apparently, but anything else you can lay your hands on, even something like this, okay. If you've got little brothers or little sisters, raid their toy box, there's normally some really interesting shapes in there. Okay, I will upload some nice worksheets for you to practice these on, but like I say, don't worry if you can't print those off. You'll be able to look at them on your phone and work in your exercise book because it's just going onto squared paper, so you should be okay without a printer and without a computer for that. Thanks folks.